everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a clean and cook with me, and I'm just going to make something pretty easy and simple. I'm going to make barbecue chicken, and I'm not pulling it apart. We're not putting it on sandwiches. I'm just getting the chicken breast and smothering it with barbecue sauce. So right now I just oiled the pan that I'm putting it in, and that way things don't stick, obviously, and sticking the chicken in the pan. And then I'm going to just season it with salt and some pepper, but most of the seasoning is going to come from the barbecue sauce that I put on it. So I'm just putting some salt and pepper, and then I'll be literally smothering it with barbecue sauce. Now you can do as light as you want or as heavy as you want. I like it to be smothered just because it really gets into the chicken, and I like to taste the barbecue inside and out pretty much. I don't like just a light coating. When it's being grilled, it's different, but I'm sticking it in the oven and letting it bake for a little bit. So as you can see, I am literally just pouring it on. And then when you're done with that, all you're gonna do is cover it up with some aluminum foil and put it in the oven, and I will Alright, so now I'm just gonna stick it in the oven on 350 for an hour. So I'm just going to clean up after myself a little bit before I get started on the cheesy garlic biscuits, and I am just using some pancake mix for this. It makes it a lot easier, and just 1.5 cups of pancake mix. Then I'm going to put in 1 tablespoon of garlic. I didn't show that. My camera died, so it missed that part. And then 2 pretty good sized tablespoons of butter. And then once you get the butter in there, you're gonna just kind of, you're gonna get a fork and just kind of knead it into all the dough. So just kind of like make it dough crumbles with butter, I guess. Alright, so after you get the butter mixed in really good, we're gonna get some mild cheddar, the shredded cheese. And I'm just sticking 2 pretty good size handfuls in that. I don't really measure too much. I do what we like, but 2 big handfuls seem to work very well with it. It's not too cheesy, it's just kind of perfect. So you just kind of mix it together, and then I add 2 eggs to it. And then after the eggs, all you're gonna do is just pour 1/4 cup of water. If you need more water, just add a little bit more depending on what yours turns out to be, but 1/4 works for mine. Now my camera ended up dying and it didn't show me spooning it out, but that's what it looks like. And now I'm just cleaning up after myself again and putting everything up, and just kind of keeping things cleaned up and straightened. That way I don't have such a big mess after we eat dinner, because that in itself is a big mess.
Before it all went down, climbed right up on the hillside, a different view of my life. You left me running on and on, but I don't care, would you let me?
Okay, so now I'm just getting the sides prepared, and we're gonna have green beans with mashed potatoes, broccoli, and then of course the biscuits. But I'm just getting the green beans in the pot, and I stick a thing of like a tablespoon of butter, and then some onion, dried onion flakes, I guess they are. I really like those in my green beans. It tastes really good. And then I'm just boiling some water for the mashed potatoes. I do the instant mashed potatoes, and I'll get the broccoli out, and I have a bag of frozen broccoli. I just kind of put in a pot also and cook it down.
We turn the page and make up. Our broken trust got you haunted. The
I'm just making the mashed potatoes, and I like to add some milk to it just to make it creamier. I really like creamier mashed potatoes than the clumpy kind, I guess. But I just kind of pour in some milk, just enough to get it more of a creamier mashed potato. And don't these look awesome? They're a lot like the Red Lobster biscuits. I love them. And this is my plate. I'm keto, so I don't have everything else, and that is everybody else's plate. That's what it looked like when it was done. And now we are done eating, so I'm just cleaning up after dinner. I am putting up everything from dinner and putting the leftovers in the refrigerator. Then I'm going to clean up the kitchen and wash dishes and then wipe the table down.
But I'm your liability. I know you are my liability. Yeah, I know you are my liability.
Now my table is pretty nasty, to be honest with you. You can't really see it, but it has a lot of glue from earlier that day, and I didn't realize it. But we homeschool, so we do projects and stuff a lot, and my little ones get glue all over the table, and I didn't see all of it. It dried in it until I started spraying it down, and then it just started turning white. So that's why I'm just scrubbing the table, trying to get all this glue off. But I finally got it up, and it looked a lot better when it was done. I just didn't realize how dirty it was. Alright, and now I'm just going to sweep the floor from dinner and also from homeschool. You can see a lot of like little papers and stuff on the floor. And that's just from us doing our little crafts and stuff like that earlier in the day.
Full of goods and needs, I need a night like this. Knowing it's a risk 'cause you're using it. You got all your secrets.
And then now I'm finally getting to my favorite thing. And I'm being sarcastic. But I'm going to go ahead and get the dishes in the dishwasher and wash the pots and pans. If I have room in the dishwasher, I will stick the pots and pans in there, but I didn't this time, so I went ahead and washed them. That way it was done and over with. They weren't sitting in the sink all night and having to deal with that tomorrow. So I like to, most of the time I do like to have everything done at night. Well, not most of the time. I do like having everything done at night. I just don't get to it every night. It is something that I do want to, make sure I do, just because it makes the day so much easier when you have a routine of cleaning every day. So it's something that I definitely want to start sticking to more. It just makes life easier.
Look like this. Holding in a bag full of goods and needs, I need a night like this. Knowing it's a risk 'cause you're using it. You got all your secrets. I can seem to move this thing. You're pulling me out and I'm right back in. I'm on the sideline where you wanted me. I'm by the byway waiting for your lead. I don't wanna fall in love like this, but I can't help to fall for you repeatedly. I'm on the sideline where you wanted me. I'm by the byway waiting for your lead. I don't wanna fall in love like this, but I can't help to fall for you repeatedly. I'm on the sideline where you wanted me. I'm by the byway waiting for your lead. I don't wanna fall in love like
Alright, that's it for this video, and I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, give me a thumbs up. That way I know that you like these and I'll make more of them. And if you're new here, think about subscribing. I make decluttering videos and cleaning videos, so I'd love to have you. Alright, I will see you in my next video. Bye!